Hey everyone, welcome back to the shack. Well, it's a messy shack today and it's a busy living room, so if you hear school supply shopping going on in the background, Sarah's back there. If you don't know who Sarah is, you probably should have come over to K0BJJ Storm Chasing. You would have met her already. Anyway, so I think it was 2 years ago, I did a review on my G5 RV antenna for the QTH. And I said pretty prophetically that I would not get rid of this antenna until I got a beam. I'm going to continue to use this antenna until I get probably a Yagi and a rotator. Well, the time has come where I'm not getting a beam. But I am ready for a change up of my QTH antenna. And that is going to a fan dipole. Now, there are many designs of fan dipoles, some that run vertically, so that way all the wires are basically like a telephone line, and it looks like individual separate dipoles. And then Radio Waves has their Saturn dipole, which is circular. Well, I like this design. So with my design, I'm going something very similar. And I have 3D printed these plates where we're going to actually feed our wires through. Now, I have no idea if the amount of bands that I'm feeding in are even going to work together right. I am a general class operator with the knowledge of a technician. So when you have your more advanced generals out there and you're more in your amateur extras, when I start listing bands and you guys are in the comments going, that's not going to work, trust me, by the time you see this video, I've probably already figured that out. Because I'm taking you through the build process. I'm taking you through my plates. I'm taking you through my testing. If this is a video that you would like to see more of, let me know. We can do some more antenna builds. But I am making this antenna everything 6 through 40 meters. And let me show you my stack of wires. So right in this hand, I've got 20, 40, 17. And then I've got 12, 15, 6, and 10 here. So all my wire has been pre-cut. I am literally waiting to cut some more spacers. And then we're going to go mount this up on the tower, hook an antenna analyzer to it from the feed point behind me, and we're going to see how it does. So tag along and let's get this antenna built. So we are back, and basically everything that we're going to need is on camera right now. For our connections today, we're going to be using these self-soldering connectors for our wire. I had a Princeton Antennas Balun that I picked up at a ham fest that we're going to be used for our center connector. So that's actually what our arms are going to be made out of, and as you can see, I've used it a couple times before because these aren't the same length. We'll make it do. And then we have some liquid electrical tape, and that'll help seal off our wires. We're going to use the actual soldering clips here for the liquid electrical tape to help us dry. The soldering gun and stuff over here, it's wonderful. One, I'm out of solder. Two, I wasn't quite sure how this was going to work. So I went with the self-soldering seal connectors, and I actually ran a test already. So I know this will work. So this is a fairly solid connection. I'm pulling pretty hard on it, and this is going up on the tower. So I was running some tests there in the background. I'm on my kitchen table today, therefore you see the tape or the plate, and there is someone currently sleeping in the living room too. So if you You might hear some other noise, or I might be able to use a little bit of background music to help that. But so anyway, I've already started laying this out. So we're doing this is I'm using 16 gauge speaker wire for this project. And so we cut our lengths for our legs. And the nice part about speaker wire is once you get your lengths cut, you just split it. And then you have two legs. Now I have both legs of that 17-meter dipole antenna. So I'm just going to split a length out here decently because I only want to work with 1/2 of the antenna right now. And here's my 15-meter legs. And I'm going to do the exact same. Now, if you are a 3D printing kind of nut like I am, you might have a bunch of these spools laying around. They really come in handy. Oh, and I just, of course, did the wrong leg. I wanted to do this. So we'll unspool a little bit. We will split this. Wind the one leg down. We'll just add it to our stack here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip all these wires down about, I think it was 3 inches. I want to be able to fit these wires into this connector, but we also need to make sure that our wires come together and are narrow enough to do so. If you get it too short, you get a connection like this, and this can fit into this, but it doesn't quite reach it. So we want to make sure we have a good solid connection up to our joint, and then that way we can get our other wire to join to it. This is where if you had the additional solder, you could solder these wires a little bit more right up into that joint, but I think it'll be just fine without, especially once we get the liquid electrical tape on and dried. Plus our spreader bar. Once we get our spreader plates in place, these aren't going to wiggle apart. We'll be just fine. So, I'm going to take our nice little wire strippers here, go down about 3 inches. That's plenty long enough. And we'll see how much it is. Okay, so about 2 inches actually. Just remember, any exposed wire at the end of this, you're going to need to cover with your liquid electrical tape or coax seal or whatever you're using to waterproof your antenna. So let's get these stripped and then we'll continue with our next step.
Like a promise in the light, he shapes each coil and solders tight, chasing signals through the night. With every bolt and bracket set, he hears the static start to sing, a custom master tuned of dream, ready for the world to ring. just the game and locks the beam in place. The frequency comes alive like thunder finding face to face, from city lights to distant coast. Your voice can cross the spinning wire, a ham radio king at work, igniting every band with fire. Through every storm and midnight hour, he keeps the signal strong. A man and his machine arise and carry on and on. He built his own antennas high to shout across the world. With every call, his voice takes flight, like banners being unfurled. From band to band, the echo rolls, confident and clear and free. A rock steady hand radio soul, talking all the world to me. So let those towers point the sky, and let the good signals burn. He built a bridge of wire and will, and every distant voice returns.
Something's buzzing on the airwaves tonight. I'm dialing in, ready to ignite. 5 to 9 reports flying high. Even if I can barely hear, I'll never say goodbye. Goodbye. Keep that signal strong, no time to hesitate. In this game of voices, I choose to elevate. 5 signal, 9 signal, let's raise the bar. Every little message takes me near and far. Turn up the volume, feel the heartbeats pulse. In this contest of echoes, I'm ready to convulse. I'm tuning in each channel, breaking through the haze, feeding back the numbers in this radio maze. With every call I gather, I'm feeling so alive. No matter what you send, I'll keep the vibe to thrive. This is my domain, hear me loud and clear. With every single signal, I'm conquering the fear. 5 signal, 9 signal, let's raise the bar. Every little message takes me near and far. Turn up the volume, feel the heartbeats pulse. In this contest of echoes, I'm ready to convulse. So keep the signals coming, hear my voice expand. In this radio world, I'm making my stand. 5 signal, 9 signal, let's raise the bar. Every little message takes me near and far. Turn up the volume, feel the heartbeats pulse. In this contest of echoes, I'm ready to convulse.
got my heart in a twist. Should I stick with my classic or give this new one a risk? Decisions weigh heavy, I can't seem to choose. This radio battle's got me singing the blues. I'm just a radio lover, caught in between the sound of my calm or the Yesu dream. Every dial and tone, they speak to my soul, but I can't shake the feeling I'm out of control.
So then, for the messy part, I know clipping the wires was not the messy part. We gotta seal this all up. Now I am gonna put the electrical tape over all of this, including that solder joint.
On my plate, a lover of the wings, navigating my fate. So here I stand with options on my.
It could take a couple layers to get a nice seal, and I would suggest rotating or rolling your project. So after we get this sealed, I'll go ahead and do the other leg. And I'll bring you outside for mounting. We'll see you then. So what you guys did not see on camera is we took down the G5 RV, well mostly, and I ended up getting the coax line so that way we could get ready to start hoisting and connecting. Just so everyone knows, I did take and I put coax seal and black tape on these connections, as well as we put our plates on there. I don't think I mentioned, if I didn't mention that before. So we're going to connect this up. My lovely assistant behind the camera has our coax seal and some black tape, and we're going to seal this up. I'm going to get my rope settled, and then I might point you guys up the tower so you guys can watch me work on the hoist.
Those with pride. Every call and every
So I kind of hope you enjoyed that. The mic also kind of died. The mic's behind us on the charger. Now these antennas are supposed to be resonant to the frequency that we tuned them for, which I did in the middle of each band, because I don't want to dig out my antenna analyzer. I do have an SWR meter on the 991A, but I also have a tuner. So I'm going to say this is a success if I can tune every band that we built the antenna for. Now here's a kicker. I was planning on putting 12 meters on this antenna. I left the wire out by complete mistake. So let's turn it around and let's see what we can tune up. All right, 10 meters, we're at 28,900. She's working perfectly there. 6 meters. Never been able to work 6 meters before except for out and doing parks on the air. We can tune up on 6. We're going to skip 12. 15. Tuning up on 15. 17. Tuning up on 17. 20. Make sure, yeah, band's active. I'm not going to talk on anyone or tune on anyone. Able to tune there. 40 meters. Oop, there's someone there. Let's move off of them a little bit more. And we're able to tune on 40. I did not design this antenna for 80, but let's give it a shot, since 80's double the length of 40 in theory, right? We can hear stuff. But we cannot tune there, which is fine. This antenna is not built for 80 meters. So, like I said, a dipole is supposed to be a resonant antenna, so it's supposed to be resonant on every frequency that it's designed for. Designed for. Without my analyzer, there's no way for me to go, and there possibly is a way, and I'm sure someone will let me know in the comments, hey, that you can actually use your 991A and do this, this, and this, and you can figure out where it's resonant at. I get that. I'm just happy that I'm able to work all those bands, minus 12. Hey, I forgot one. It's all right. So I'm going to call it a success. I did notice one thing wrong. Our plates that I built are made out of PLA, and they were already starting to warp. So I don't expect this antenna to last long due to the plates. I'm going to have to get some PETG, or if you have a better material, 3D printing material, to make these plates out of, let me know. And if you would like me to send you one of these antennas off the prototype stage, because I think we've established that the prototype works, let me know and we will figure something out, and we will have our own K0BJJ brand of fan dipoles. But in the meantime, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.